Hi, welcome everybody. My name is Paige. I'm going to start the timer for 30 minutes now for classes, so we'll just get right to it. I miss you all, and let's go ahead and move and breathe together. So we will start in child's pose, knees nice and wide, sit back towards your heels, and from here fingertips spread nice and wide here as we start to drop our forehead down. Take some deep breaths here together. Big breath in. See if you can hold it at the top. And then exhale through your mouth. Let's go for 4 more of those. Inhale all the way to the top. Exhale through your mouth. Notice the belly expand on the inhale. Feel it pull in on the exhale. Moving with this nice energy. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. One more time like that in child's pose. Exhale. You're going to make your way up to your tabletop. Bring the knees in. If you want a little wrist stretch while we go for our cat-cow, you can flip the fingertips back or palms up or down, however you're feeling this for today. We're going to go ahead and open up for cow. Exhale, round into cat. Let's go for a few more like that, just warming up the spine at first. Inhale, lift the tailbone, drop the belly. Exhale, exaggerate, really pulling the belly in. Press into the hands. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Breathing through the nose the whole time. Exhale. So we can heat ourselves up. Big breath in. And 1 more exhale here. Good. And then find a neutral spine. And we're going to walk our knees back just a little bit further. Press fully in the hands. Have your feet flat on the ground. We're going to go ahead and take an inhale, neutral spine. And on the exhale, round like cat, lift the knees and then lift to the tops of the feet and roll over your toes to a downward facing dog. And then if you feel like moving around here, maybe bend one knee, bend the other, open up the side rib cage, gaze right and left. Create movement in the shoulders. Take a few breaths with your down dog and see how it's feeling today. It's going to feel different every single time we practice. So we're just going to take some time to be really present with ourselves. 2 more breaths. Relax through the heels. Try to roll the inner thighs in. 1 more. Push in the tailbone high. Exhale. And then look forward and step to the top of the mat. Ragdoll for a moment. Feet are wide. Soften the knees and just shake it out. Shake out any heavy energy you're holding on to right now. So for this half an hour, you can allow yourself just to release anything that's not serving you. Bringing your right hand down, left arm high. And let's do some circles backwards with our left arm. So reach it down to the ground and then up to the ceiling, and then 2 more times. So you're keeping the left leg straight, right knee is bent. You can always have a water bottle or block underneath your hand if it's hard to reach the ground. And then go ahead and release it down. Switch it out for the other side. Bend your left knee, left fingertips down, right arm goes high. Bring it behind you. So you want to open the shoulder, leaning back into it. 1 more time on the inhale. Exhale as you fold back in. Halfway lift, press into your shins. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees, heavy head. And from here, let's roll up to standing. Shoulders up to the ears and onto the back. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time. Exhale. Then from your arms, go up, big breath in. Gentle back bend, open your heart, open your throat. Reach it back up. And toes turn out, heels in, sit down into frog. So you want to go ahead and have the heels down. Use your elbows to push the knees apart. And let's go ahead and roll through our neck. Roll through the wrist, both directions with the wrist and your neck. One more round of breath. Toes point forward, fingertips go down as you fold, let your head go. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, plant your palms and step back into high plank. Push the ground away. You can modify as you need. Remember, this is your practice, so really listen to your body. You do know what's best. Find that Ujjayi breath to really turn up that internal fire. One more here. Shift forward to the tippy toes. Exhale, chaturanga. You can always lower to your belly and take cobra, otherwise upward facing dog. Toes curl back under, downward facing dog. We'll go through that one more time with breath. We're just going to take one set or two sets of sun A and sun B. Feet together. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift with the feet together. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up to Tadasana. Inhale. Exhale, back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, hands to prayer. Toes out, heels in. Sit down into your frog or Malasana. Good, second set here. Let's go ahead and have the right fingertips down towards the ground and left arm goes high. Remember, we'll do both sides, so feel free to just do either side. Hands come to prayer, switch it out for the other side, open it up. Exhale, bring it back in. Take an inhale. Toes point forward, exhale as you fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms and step back into high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Press into the hands. Inhale, up dog. Toes curl back under, downward facing dog. We're just going to keep it moving, right? Half an hour is not too long. And we still want a final Shavasana at the end too. Take one more big breath in. Bigger breath out. Look forward. Step or hop. Top of the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale as you forward fold. Fingertips down. Kick your right leg high for a standing split. Exhale for a Jiva squat. Bend both knees, gaze forward. Kick it back up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg high. Lead with the heel. Inhale. Exhale for your Jiva squat. Your gaze is forward. Inhale, kick it back up. Exhale, feet together. Chair pose. Inhale. Airplane arms. Exhale. Come all the way up for Tadasana. Grab onto your wrist and reach it over to the side. Again, we'll do both sides, so whatever you want to start with. Inhale, back up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your palms, step back to high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Bring your right leg high, big breath in. Watch out for things around the room. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, bring it through. Low lunge. From here, we're gonna go ahead and gaze forward, dropping the hips. Exhale, straighten out the front leg to your degree. So if you can, flex the toes up, go for it. Inhale, drop into the hips. Exhale, straighten out the front leg. One more, inhale. Exhale. Flatten out the back foot. We're going to open into triangle. So you want the heels either on the same line or the front heel to the back arch. Lift out of it. And then we're going to open up the rib cage, the hips, the shoulder towards the left. Open the arms. Stack the arms as best you can here. Open through the fingers. Here comes Layla. Bend your front knee. Inhale, reverse warrior, reach up. Exhale into triangle. Try not to rest in the hands. Inhale to reverse warrior. Keep the front knee to the right. Exhale, triangle. One more inhale to reverse warrior. And then exhale, both hands down to the ground. Right leg may be floating in your chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Crushing my cat. Downward facing dog. Left leg high, lead with the heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Really shift it forward, pressing the hands. Inhale, kick it high. Exhale, bring it through. Low lunge. Having some fun with this, hopefully you're laughing. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, pull the hips back with a nice long spine. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. You can modify as you need. Use anything as props, really. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Flatten out the back foot so the legs are straight. And then we're going to lift our torso. Really open it up to the sidewall. You can rest on the bottom leg if you want, but just for a moment because we want to find some alignment. Push into the back. Pinky edge here. Open through the hands. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your front knee. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. Exhale into triangle. Hips push back. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale into triangle. 1 more reverse warrior. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, both hands down. Left leg goes back, maybe it floats. Shift forward, chaturanga. Up dog on the inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Let's keep it moving. Building some more heat here. Feet together, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, release into your fold. Inhale, rise into chair pose. Exhale, airplane your arms. Inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, back bend, open it up. Reach it high, inhale. Exhale, standing splits with the right leg high. Inhale, Jiva squat, maybe hands at prayer. Back to standing splits, inhale. Drop the feet together as you fold. Left leg high, inhale, standing split. Hands at prayer. Jiva squat, sit into it. Even if it means you're gonna fall out, you're here to learn, where we're all learning and growing together. Pick it back up, inhale. Feet together and fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Right leg high, breath in. Knee to nose, exhale. Inhale high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. 1 time, inhale, pull forward and up. Exhale, pull it back. Flatten out your back foot. Open into triangle, inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale to reverse warrior. Exhale into triangle. Try to use your core to stay lifted and find length. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle. 1 more to reverse. Get into that front knee. And then exhale, both hands to the mat. Right leg goes back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Keep it moving, left leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale high. Exhale, bring it through, low lunge. 1 time, inhale, look forward. Exhale, pull it back. Flatten out the back foot. Inhale, open into triangle. Exhale it out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Use your core. Exhale into triangle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, triangle. Use the breath. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the mat. Step back. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Up dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. If you need a quick sip of water, go for it. We're about halfway through, not including our Ardha at the end, which will be just a little bit shorter too. But take a big breath in. Exhale through your mouth. Good. Gather up any of the heat, anything that's going on that you need to release. Let it feel good. 1 more time. And now that we're warmed up, I feel warmed up, we will go ahead and make our way into down dog. and maybe play with some little variations on that flow. So downward facing dog. Feet together. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Airplane your arms on the exhale, lift your heels. Stay here. 2 more breaths. Squeeze the shoulders back, open the hands. Drop the heels all the way to Tadasana. Back bend if it feels right. Inhale, reach up. And exhale over to the side. Back up, breath in. Exhale, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. And then right leg goes high, standing split. Jiva squat. Hands at prayer for 3, 2, 1. Sit down into your seated twist. So you can have the bottom leg straight if you need. Try to get the left foot to go flat on the ground. It's okay if you're sitting on your right foot a little bit, but sit nice and tall. Left fingertips behind you, right arm high, take an inhale. Exhale, twist it over your left shoulder. Breathe here. Use the exhales to find your twist. If you're feeling like popping up into a scissor side crow there, you can connect that right elbow outside of the left knee and bring the hands, I'll face this way for a moment. Bring the hands down, even just playing around like lifting the seat. Getting the weight into the back of the right arm, lifting the seat. Even if you're not getting the feet up today. We want to keep this playful energy, right? So that we're always growing, we're always learning. So give yourself that chance. Even just play with the setup of it. If you're like, nope, that's okay too. I'm here just to guide and throw out suggestions. Take one more big breath in. Really find a nice rinse here. And then we'll go for a gentle counter twist. Right hand down, left arm high, and lift your hips. I'm lifting my heel and I'm on the shin, and we're gonna open it up. Pressing into the bottom hand all the way. Let your head fall back. Take another big breath in, and exhale, drop it down. Then we're gonna take left peace finger, left big toe, right leg goes up. And then right peace finger, right big toe, right foot goes up. Finding that boat. Looking at the toes. Try to keep your feet there and release the hands. I know you're gonna sink a little bit, that's okay. Breathe here. Fiery breath. And then cross your ankles. Rock and roll. Plant your palms. Right leg goes high on the inhale. Bend your knee. Exhale. Open your hip for a moment. Let it feel good. Straighten the right leg. Exhale. Bring it through. Low lunge. We're going to drop the hips. Drop the back knee. Bring both hands to the right knee. And then lift up through your sternum. You can have the back toes curled under or flat. You can even practice lifting the back knee if you wanted to. Another round of breath. Lift up. Sink into the front knee. And then from here, we'll go ahead and bring the fingertips back down. Straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg. Take your way into triangle with a half bind. So it means top hand behind you to roll the top shoulder back. And then we're going to pop forward into the front foot. So I'm going to find a little kickstand in the back so I can catch myself here. You can bring your hand to your water bottle or a block or the ground. And then open up through the left arm. Left toes are pointing to the left wall, maybe gaze to the left. Open through the top hand and lean back into it. Get as expansive as you can. Send out some gratitude for that breath that you have right now. Then we'll land it softly, warrior two, to reverse warrior, maybe a bind here. So if you want to play with that bind for a moment, getting the right elbow high to help counteract this bad posturing we take all the time with the hunched shoulders and shorten spine. Sink back into the front knee, open it up, reach up, gaze up, big breath in. And then exhale, both hands to the mat. Shift forward, chaturanga, up dog. And then one more time for the other side. Down dog. Feet together, inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Left leg high, inhale. Go for your Jiva squat. Hands at prayer. Another round of breath. And we'll sit down into our seated twist. Again, the bottom leg can be straight. Modify as you need. Make this work for you. Especially, this is like a private practice right now for you, so it can be whatever you need it to be. Right foot is flat. Right fingertips behind you. Sit really tall. Exaggerate how tall you can sit. Left arm goes high. Inhale. Exhale, twist over that right shoulder. Work with the breath. On the exhales, it pulls in. We can find that twist. You can stay here with this. You can work on that scissor side crow. Again, I'm above the elbow on the outside of the knee area here. I'm going to go a little higher up into the back of my arms so that I have a little more surface area to rest like a shelf, to lean forward. So I'm going to like rock the weight, press into the legs. I'm really pressing into the feet to just get my seat up. So maybe that's what you practice today. Maybe you get that full expression. I got a foot cramp. Just handling that really quick. But with this, I'm also, on this side, I like to rest on my right elbow too, but over time, it's really just the front elbow behind it that really matters the most. Okay, then from here, we're gonna go for that nice back bend to open it up. So bring your left hand down, press fully in the left hand. Reach the right arm high as you lift your front heel and press into that left shin. We're going to back bend and stay there for a moment. Let your head fall back. Press into the bottom hand all the way. Keep breathing. 2 more breaths. I know you're breathing, but it's the intentional breath, right? We'll really shift our mood. Go ahead and take your right peace fingers, right big toe. Bring it up. Left peace fingers, left big toe. Wiggle around, bring it up. If you fall back, it's okay, right? You're here to learn, to grow, so give yourself that opportunity. Really, don't cheat yourself of that. We're gonna release the toes. Try to keep the feet there. You can always modify, as long as you're showing up for yourself. Whatever it needs to be, let it be that. 1 more breath. Cross your ankles. Rock and roll. Press into the palms and right away, kick your left leg high. Inhale. Bend your knee. Exhale, open your hip. Press into the hands. Right, all of this is a discipline. You gotta keep reminding yourself. Left leg straightens. Exhale, bring it through low lunge. 1 time, inhale, pull forward and gaze up, and then drop your back knee. Come up onto your left thigh. Back foot is flat, possibly interlacing the hands or just stacking the palms. Press into the top of the back foot. Breathe here. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Maybe open up the heart a little bit more, and then go ahead and gently drop it back and down. Fingertips down, straighten the back leg, straighten the front leg, and flatten out the back foot. So we're finding that triangle with the half bind, top hand behind you. Roll the shoulder back. So we're trying to keep the top hip, shoulder opened up. Now, shift the weight forward. Woo. Maybe just step it in like halfway like this. You could grab your water bottle if you don't have a block, because most of us don't have a block at home. Right toes flex towards the right wall. And like roll the top shoulder back even more, and then open up through the top hand. Breathe here. We're coming really close to the end of class. Another round of breath. Expand in all directions, and then gently drop it to warrior two. To reverse warrior, inhale. Finishing up nice and strong with this set. Both hands down, left leg back. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog to tabletop. Let's cross our ankles. Roll over the feet. We'll scoot out to the middle of the mat. Bring the knees in, give yourself a hug. If you want a nice spinal twist or anything to just wrap it up here, to give yourself a few minutes in Final Shavasana, go for it. If there's something else you're working on, you could always just, pause this or however you want. You could take a bridge. You could take happy baby. You could back bend with wheel or fish if you're feeling like opening out the heart or throat. Just kind of finishing out here with whatever you need. Maybe a head to knee pose. You could even just hug it in and take a longer Final Shavasana after some nice movements, right? Like whatever you need. Make this work for you. Start to drop in to some stillness. It's just going to be a couple of minutes, not as long as normal. Drop into your Final Shavasana. Take a big breath in and a really big breath out through your mouth. Like you just climb to the top of the mountain and you're like, oh, I can just finally rest and enjoy. After that hard work, right? You deserve that rest. You never needed to earn it. It was always yours. But it feels good, right? When we do physically work hard for it and then we're like, I can actually be still. And you can get into your meditation now. So your practice doesn't have to be that long to be really profound. Just moving your body a little bit even, just so that you can find this place of stillness and of peace within you. Especially in your home, you should feel really safe to find and drop into this healing space and use all this time for this self-care. Seeing it as an opportunity to really show up for yourself. Close your eyes and just stay with it just a little bit longer. It's not going to be too long. Savor it. If you want it to be longer, you could always pause it and just stay in a Final Shavasana. Or if you're like feeling really energized today and you're wanting to like work on your headstands or anything like that, it's on your own, right? This is something that I want you to know. I want you to play it safe with your postures so that we all can continue enjoying this practice. Look, just close your eyes, drop in. If you ever want music, you can play it in the background. No matter what time of day you watch this, just taking that time to really set it up so you have that sanctuary in your home and then within you. Let go of trying. Just be exactly who you are. Feel everything. Ride the waves of emotion, of breath, of that ebb and flow in the moment. Soften your facial expression. Create as much space as you can instead of gathering stress. You're welcome to stay longer or nice and slow. Start to move through the fingers and the toes, wrists and ankles. Move through your head. Stretch nice and long. Fingertips to toes if you'd like to move a little sideways. Just whatever you need. Eventually pulling the knees in. You could roll to the left or right or forward and back to come up to a seated pose, sitting nice and tall. Hands to prayer. Thumbs to the third eye center. Bowing to the teacher in all things. Take an inhale. Exhale, bowing forward. And namaste. Thank you so much. I love you all. I miss you so much. I hope you keep tuning in, and please give me any
feedback you have, and I'll see you next time.
Bye.